Lindy, how important was a day like today just for everyone to kind of get their legs under them with traveling late last night?
Uh, again, when you spend 5-6 hours on the plane, just to get out and get loosened up and getting refocused, after playing a good game it was good to get out this morning.
Is there a different process when you're trying to block out noise, whether like when it's negative versus positive? We were talking to Bruce earlier and he said, this is the hottest team in the league. They're the team to beat right now. How do you kind of get rid of that type of noise?
We're trying to get better with our game, and we want to continue to try to get better. And we talk about the things that will help us get to that point. And the stuff we practice in the practice today is, just another step along that trail that will lead to, important plays in the game that either we're going to defend or, we're going to look to score a goal on. And, if you continue to work on what you think is your strength, and we have been playing to our strength, which has been, puck pressure, we'll take what brings at the end of the night. Sometimes you can't control the outside noise. But on the inside, we're talking about becoming a better team.
Nice to have Jonathan Bernier on this trip. It's been a while since he's been able to do that. And what does that sort of say for where he's getting to?
Well, I said this a while ago that, progressing that, to have 3 healthy goalies with where we were at last year. It's important that you have depth, that he progresses. Eventually we'll get in games and you make a decision on when he's going to play again. But he's progressing, and that's a great thing. I know he's optimistic about where he can get to, and we're happy that he's at the point he's at right now.
Having Andreas out there, do you see a different level of commitment? Well, what did you sort of see from him today, knowing what he's been through over the last couple of weeks?
Well, I think he's been able to watch and see how well the team has played. Desperation in the team's game. I think that should be incentive for any player. I've heard nothing but good things with him going down and his attitude and how he played down there and how hard he worked. If that opportunity comes where he gets in the game, just bring that mentality with you. Bring that the passion, the work ethic, and understand that the way we've been playing, if you play with speed and you do the right things, a lot of good things will happen.
How did it come about that you called 71 at the end of that power play that Jones got out there?
Just the fact that we had a lead and we wanted 2 defense on, so he was the guy that got called. It was a great call. It wasn't necessarily mine, but it was a good one.
Bratt, for you, obviously no one in this room likes to talk about personal accolades, but for you, named second star of the week, the run that you've put together right now on an individual level, how proud of yourself are you, and how much is this, showing this is who I knew I always was as a player?
Obviously it's fun to see all the hard work and all the hours that you put in, get you going somewhere. And I think it's been a good week for the whole team, and I think obviously my own performance has helped the team, which is my goal all the time. So I think for the whole team, as I said, this week has been really good and been a step in the right direction. And now it's a new week, and hopefully we can do something similar next week.
When things aren't going well for a team, you always hear that notion of when you go on the road, it'll be good bonding, it'll be good to get but you guys are doing really well. So what is the value of a 3-game road trip for you guys right now to spend that time together?
It's huge. It's a good challenge for us. We're playing some good teams, and we know the way we played the last couple of games, what our team has success when we play a certain way, and it's a good challenge for us. And obviously you get to spend a little more time with the guys, and you get to travel a little more and have some dinners together. So that's always a good time. So we've got some fun games coming up, and we're just going to continue playing the way we did.
What would be the thing that you're looking at against the Canucks, who have struggled so far this season? They're getting back a little bit on track, but how do you approach this game tomorrow?
It's going to be a super important game. They're going to be a hungry team. They came off a little more rough start, but it's been building back up, and they're going to come out playing really hard, and it's going to be up to us to answer that challenge. And I feel like after the Colorado game, we played a really good game, and we came back out versus Columbus and we played even better. So it's just going to be up to us now to keep building on that and understanding as a team what brings our success and keep building on that.
One of the things that you often hear when I'll go back to like if things aren't going well, you have to block out that noise. But you also in a way have to block out the noise when things are going really well. We were talking to Bruce Boudreau this morning. He said they're the hottest team in the league. They can scare anyone in this league. Do you have to like keep that out of your head as well?
Yeah, it's just all about never being too low and too high. I feel like we're all excited and we all see what kind of games we play when we play the right way, and that brings a lot of excitement and motivation to us. So I feel like we're just hungry for more, and we're excited to get going.
What else does the power play need to do to become more consistent?
I feel like last night we had a really good power play. We had some really good looks, and we got to give some credit to their goalie too. He was playing really well and had some key saves too in that power play where I feel like we could have had a lot of goals. So I feel like a lot of movement, a lot of new looks. But obviously 5-on-5 mentality. Take the pucks to the net, get some shots in, and get them to move a little bit.
Severson just talked about how like this year you all are doing so well because you're not just relying on one part. Like everything's kind of gelling together. What have you seen about this team being able to have a really complete game?
Yeah, I feel like obviously special teams has been huge, and obviously our goaltending has been really good so far in the year. That brings a lot of confidence to the group, and we know that we have someone on the back that's going to come up with those key saves. And I think our penalty killing this year has been really, really good, and especially in the end last couple of games. So that's something that we keep building on. That's energy factors to the whole team when you have a team playing like that. So it's been a lot of fun.
Thanks, Bratt.
Thank you.
Jack, just for you, what have you appreciated about, like, collectively as a group, the way you guys have put together a string of really strong games here right now?
Yeah, it's fun winning, so it's been a pretty good start for us, and we'd like to keep going.
And in what way do you sort of appreciate what's happening without getting too high, too low, that, like, general thing that we hear about so much?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep rolling. That's it. Take it game by game.
And what do you look forward to about the Canucks in terms of the competition level that you'll have? And obviously there's always that notion that your brother's playing.
Yeah, it should be good. They won their last two, so it should be a really good game tomorrow.
What's the biggest thing that you look in facing the Canucks to shut down?
I don't know. We haven't really looked at their team yet, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow.
Power play, just what are you all seeing in practice about improving?
Ours?
Yes.
It's good. The more reps we get, the better we'll be.